Hello, all. Welcome back to Castle. Today, the long awaited second week of Captain America. This is something I'm interested in, and while it isn't bad, it sure ain't good. And this is really, we got to go to two different sites to get the entire story. So let's go over this just for the fun of it, for no other reason. 141 million. This has been out for 2 weeks, and it's only at 141. International's 148. I'm actually surprised this movie's doing that well overseas, considering. Together, we're pretty close to getting to 300, not quite, 289 million. Now, let's go from Friday to Friday. It opened Friday. We're not even talking about the early reviews. We're not talking about Thursday and stuff like that. It did make some money, all together being said. But you go down to Friday right here. It's down 82% from Friday to Friday. I don't care if this movie makes money. I don't care if whatever. It's horrible. It don't deserve to do anything good. That's bad. Now, overall, we have to go to the number site to get the overall. The entire weekend, it lost 68%. That's really bad. Marvel has done worse, to be fair. But I can see I predicted this movie would be in the low to mid range, 500 million. Like 515, maybe 520, right in there. When it's all said and done, I'm beginning to wonder if it's going to make it out of the 400s. There's going to have to be a major turnaround for this movie to really. And I'm telling you now, hear me now, believe me later. This is going to reflect on Fantastic Four. So is the Thunderbolts, but this movie is really, I mean, it's just a downhill. It continues the downhill slide. Disney can't afford to spend the amount of money, and if you think all they spent on this movie was 180 million and it somehow made its money back, I have a bridge in a desert I would like to sell you, because I promise you this movie costs more than that. I have never in my life seen the media try to will something into existence as much as this. Maybe the next closest thing would be Dragon Age Veilguard. They did some heavy lifting for that game. But this makes that look just like child's play. The spin they're putting on all this, the cope is on a level that, I mean, I guess it from me, from my point of view, I do this for fun for most part. And let's just say I don't have a sponsor, but let's just say I would get a sponsor. Whatever it is, coffee, whatever, it doesn't matter. Well, let's say I would get this in and I would eat it or taste it, and it was awful. It's awful. There is no way I would accept I would accept it, because I would have to come on here and tell you guys, "Hey, wow, this is good," when I know it's not. Eventually somebody is going to taste it. And I wouldn't do that to people. I think more of myself, I think more of my audience than that. This is the same thing. These people, they're making their living out of this, and they are lying to you in order to virtue signal whatever it is they're doing, whether they're getting paid for it or not. I don't care. At the end of the day, it's hurting them, because people are going to go see this and go, what did they watch? I don't know. It just blows my mind that their word is basically just for sale. That's another reason the media and shills are losing influence, losing their audience, is because people are saying, "Well, you guys aren't," and they're coming to people like me, and others on this platform to get our points of view. Because I mean, if even if I'm unhappy with something, I mean, or even if I like something, I realize everybody has a different taste. You know, just like Kingdom Come 2. It is my cup of tea. I do like it. But I would not recommend it for somebody that wants to play a fast-paced game. It's not for everybody. Maybe I'm making sense, maybe I ain't. That being said, that's all I've got for today. I I'm really curious what this movie's going to plateau as. I really am. Daredevil is coming out on Disney Plus. I cannot believe I'm actually considering turning my Disney Plus back on. I have not watched Disney Plus in I don't even remember the last time I watched it. I don't even remember the last show. I want to say the last show was The Mandalorian. I could be wrong about that. That being said, thank you all for showing up. Thank you for your subs, your support, your time, and I will see you guys next video.